Ladies and gentlemen, we're live at the Tacoma Dome on this wonderful Saturday morning. And I have a bride and groom that I'm going to talk to right now. I got Chelsea. Chelsea, where are you from, Chelsea?
Gig Harbor, Washington.
I love Gig Harbor. And Vince, what about you? Where are you from, pal?
The same.
Okay, so you're both originally from Gig Harbor? Okay. Chelsea, you're telling me right now that you're deciding between two venues, Point Defiance and the Museum of Flight, right? Correct. So now, between those two venues, it's they're both great venues actually, and I've worked both of them many times. What else are you looking for today here at the show? Very cool. And what's the date?
July 14th of 2016.
And is that a Saturday? You're a smart couple, because as we all know, Thursday is going to cost you a lot less money. So, being that it's a Thursday, you'll probably when you talk to these vendors today, tell them first thing that when you walk in and talk to them, tell them it's a Thursday wedding, because they should automatically treat you like gold. Okay, Chelsea. And what about you, Vince? You gonna wear a tux at the wedding?
Absolutely.
Hi, Johnny.
Hey, hi, Becka Page.
I made it out.
Oh, this is Becka Page, my co-host.
Hi.
Chelsea, Gig Harbor.
Nice.
Vince, Gig Harbor.
Cool.
And they're choosing between the Point Defiance Zoo and Museum of Flight. You've worked both venues.
I have.
Yeah.
We can talk about a lot of logistics.
Oh, yeah. I've already told her a little bit about it. But anyway, I'm going to turn the mic over to Chelsea for the moment. I got to go park the van.
Okay. Hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
How long have you been engaged?
6 months.
6 months? Congratulations.
We've been together almost 2 years.
How'd you pick a date?
Vince, how did we pick a date?
I like July.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a Saturday? Is it a Saturday?
It's on a Thursday.
No way.
Yeah. So.
That's cool. I do.
It's actually exactly a week after my birthday.
Nice. I do a ridiculous amount of weddings on Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's like a new thing. It really is. This summer I've been doing like 5 weddings a week because it's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Cheaper and
It's cheaper.
It's during the summer, so all your family can come, hopefully.
Yep.
Camps are out, and kids, if you have friends that have kids, they can come. And like us, I've got some friends that have kids that are going to be in our wedding. So
Nice. Yeah. Well, both venues, too, you can't really get in and set up till after 5, so it's perfect for people getting there after work and doing that, and then there's a certain time they have to be out. So that works out really nice, too. Yeah. So, see? You got to think?
We can do any time of the day.
That's
we can go all day, they said, without being kicked out.
That's pretty sweet.
all of our guests, too.
Wow. Okay, cool.
Free admission all day. And then when they go from the ceremony to the reception, they can go tour the museum, too.
Yeah.
So they have time to set up. And
that's really nice about those venues is that they get to go. You can have like a little, like the Museum of Glass, you get married, then cocktail hour, they can tour the exhibits and then come back. So it's kind of a nice little touch for your guests. You want to keep them entertained.
Oh, yeah.
That's the whole point. How long have you been planning the wedding, or are you just getting started?
Probably a good 3 to 5 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
And what have you been using as an outlet for planning? Like websites or?
Oh, yeah, The Knot.
The Knot.
Definitely BrideStar has been a big help for me.
Have you used Wedding Wire at all?
No.
You should check out Wedding Wire.
Okay.
It's amazing.
Wedding Wire.
Great resource.
Help me
Because
remember that, please.
it's just, the reviews on that are just reviews that brides did, and they have to put their wedding date, and like the vendors can question it, so if they don't think that they did the wedding, they have to prove a contract, so it's all straight up actual reviews from brides. But there's also like other vendors, like I'll review other people that I've worked with, so you have that too going on, so check that out.
Oh, I definitely will.
So, well, yeah, when you get inside, definitely network.
Yes.
Definitely talk to vendors. When you talk to vendors and you find somebody you like, what you want to do is ask them, well, who do you guys like as far as other vendors? Like, because you'll find someone who's super outgoing, and then it seems to be the circle of people that they work with are all the same type.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
I can totally hook you up with cake. Absolutely.
That's been one of our biggest.
The place we looked at is Mike's Amazing Cakes.
Uh-huh. Yes. Yeah. When we get inside, I'll have to show you a picture. They did one with 2 dragons recently that I did. It's ridiculous. I'll show you a picture inside. It's really cool. But, yeah, they're...
A little bit, but I think it's worth it.
He's the best in the area.
Yeah.
Our design that we want.
What do you want?
It's like a scuba underwater theme.
Nice. Well, he can pull it off. Absolutely. Anything. I've seen, we when we do some of the wedding shows with Mike's Amazing Cake, we actually move our booth away from him because he gets so much attention. They just walk past us. So that's cool. Well, it looks like you guys are on the right track. So we'll see you inside. There's some beautiful vendors. Wait till you see this show. It's ridiculous.
Great.
So come talk to me if you need to know anything. So
Oh yeah, I will be over there.
I've
Thank you.
done right in the door to the left. I've done over 500 weddings myself. So I'm a
Awesome. Well-
wealth of knowledge. More than happy to talk to you guys.
Thank you
It's
for
your day
being
to
on the show.
learn. All right, guys. Thank you. Have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
And there's
Viva
cute
ENT.
babies here.
I got a couple down here that want to be on the radio.
Okay.
You're listening to Viva ENT. This is Johnny the Capo and
Hi,
Becka
ladies.
Page. We're live at the Tacoma
We're
Dome.
broadcasting live. Don't be afraid.
This is Margie and this is Melanie.
Margie.
The other
Margie,
way
Melanie.
around.
I feel, yeah.
Melanie,
you look
Margie.
like the Margie. You look like the Melanie. Hi. So, what brings you here today?
I'm getting married next summer.
No way. Imagine that. Here, you want to hold the mic? You can have that one.
Thank you.
So, what's your wedding date?
August 27th.
Is that a
2016?
Saturday?
Yes.
It is a Saturday. So, you got a Saturday. Did you find a venue yet?
Yes, I did. It's
Where?
Albee Gardens in Olympia.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, you're smart. So, you always, if you want a Saturday in August, first thing you do is nail down that venue super early.
Oh, yeah.
Great. So, what brings you here? Is this the first wedding expo you've ever done?
Yes, it's the first one I've ever been to.
And how did you hear about it?
Bridalclub.com.
Oh, you did. You went to
Yeah.
Brides Club and saw it. That's awesome. So, what are you looking for today?
Wedding dress and a caterer.
Okay, cool. I can definitely give you some advice too. I've done hundreds and hundreds of weddings, and I've eaten all the food in Puget Sound.
Yeah.
I can tell you who's who, what's what, what's good, and what's like, oh my gosh. So definitely come talk to me. We got some killer vendors in there too, as far as catering goes. Huh? Who am I? I'm Becka Page. I am a wedding DJ.
Oh, okay.
Also, kind of like a day of. I produce weddings, so I'm like the person behind the scenes.
Don't be
Doing
shy, Becca. Becca
everything.
is the most popular, sought-out wedding DJ in Seattle. No question about
It's
it.
kind of true.
Right.
It's kind of true.
Yes.
I did 119
Mhm.
weddings this year. So I know,
Yeah,
isn't
I-
that ridiculous.
no question
I'm going to
about
one
it.
after this today. I'm leaving at 2 o'clock.
Oh, my God.
I already have my gear set up at the venue, so I'm just gonna walk in and do my thing. So, have you talked to any caterers?
No, I have not.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So when you're talking to a caterer, you can think of like what kind of food you want. So there are different caterers who are more customized, where you can sit down with them, they feel you out, you and your fiance, maybe like your grandma's favorite dish, and they can incorporate that into your wedding. So really personalized as far as foods, like if you're like sweet and savory type people, and they could do that for you. The one thing you want to keep in your head is how much do I want to pay per person? Really put that out there. If they say, what's your budget? I would dodge that question. You know, if you say, oh, my budget's like $12,000, then they're going to come up with a menu to fit that. What you want to do is say, this is really how much I want to spend per person, and then this is kind of what I want. If you come to them and you're like, well, I want filet mignon and lobster and everything, and they give you a quote, you're going to fall over dead. So really, you know, instead of wasting their time and wasting your time, come to them straight on. Like, have you thought about how much you want to pay per person for food and beverage?
Yeah.
What's your total?
$33.
Okay, cool. All right, so it's doable. It's very doable. Come talk to me inside. I can give you the names of some excellent vendors. I know you're talking just food or food and bar?
Food only.
Food only. You can definitely do that. So, and that would include like hors d'oeuvres on top of that. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. And then do they provide a bar too, or can you provide your own alcohol?
Provide our own.
Now, do you know if you buy all your alcohol from Costco, you can return what you don't use?
I did not.
So you get your bartending permit. It's like $13 online. Super easy. Post it on the wall. You can hire bartenders. Anybody with a license can do it. And yeah, buy all your booze from Costco. Take back what you don't use. Best way to do it.
Thank you.
So I know. Wealth of knowledge.
Yes.
So yeah. And then what else were you looking for? Wedding dress.
Wedding dress.
What kind? Have you tried on any?
Yes, I've been 3 times now.
Okay. So what's the shape you're looking for?
I would say A-line.
A-line, yeah. It's funny because some are like, I want a mermaid dress, and they put it on, and they're like, oh, I'm not that type of mermaid. So it is good to come to these and like actually try the dresses up in a back. Yeah, and you know what's super cute too is because you're a little chesty like I am.
Yeah.
A lot of brides like the strapless dresses, but I had a bride the other day. She sewed her own straps on, and they crisscrossed in the back. And it was so cute. Keeps the girls up all day because you don't want to be pulling that thing up. They're heavy.
Right.
And also, you're looking for corseting? Is that so, or fitted?
Yeah.
Okay, so corseting also, make sure you can sit in the dress. A lot of brides don't practice sitting in it until the day of when it's all altered and they can't sit.
Oh my gosh.
So think about that too.
Okay.
Or breathe. Absolutely. So, yeah, so I mean, straps are in, super cute. Sometimes you can also put like ribbon that ties in the color of your wedding around your waist. So stinking cute. So some things to think about. Another thing, ladies, come listen to this. I'm going to teach you how to pee in your dress. I'm not even joking. I know, you're like, what? On your wedding day, you're wearing a huge, bulky dress. How do you go to the bathroom in it? Right? So you have to have your bridesmaids help you or your mom help you. They, on DIY Bride, they just posted a blog, How to Pee in Your Dress, and it is amazing. Look it up. All you need is a black garbage bag. You rip a hole in the bottom. You step into it. You stuff your dress into it. Bring it up around your waist. You've got the whole thing around your waist, and you can go all by yourself. Trust me, it's a big deal on your wedding day. So look up that blog. It's actually How to Pee in Your Dress on DIY Bride. So, huh?
Never mind. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Nice to talk to you guys.
Thank you. Okay, Becca Page, we got Mackenzie, right? I'm Johnny
Hi,
the Capo
Mackenzie.
from VNT, Viva ENT, and this is Becca Page. She's infamous and famous, but not as famous as me, you think? Maybe more, but I don't know. Anyway.
So, bride?
Yes.
Bridesmaids?
Yes.
All maid of honor.
Oh, okay.
Do we have one?
Shannon and my sister Madison.
Two maids. So are you maids or matrons? Both maids?
Both
Do you know the
maids.
difference?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right. Sometimes the day of, they're like, I don't know if I'm a matron or a maid. Folks, if you're listening, matron means you're married.
Yes.
So, what's your wedding date?
New Year's Eve.
Sweet. This year.
Mhm.
Where's your venue?
It's in Bellingham, right on a marina. It used to be an old yacht club.
You're kind of familiar with Bellingham up there. What time are you getting married?
We'll get married around like 7:30.
Smart. Okay.
And then ring in the new year, and then we're out of there.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good. The reason I ask is I do weddings on New Year's every single year.
Really?
And they always tend to start like at 4:30, 5 o'clock.
No.
And their guests are petered out by 11. So there's like this gap for 3 hours where everybody just kind of sits at the table and waits for New Year's. So you're smart.
That's not what I want.
Get married. Are you doing more cocktail style party or are you doing like a seated dinner?
No, it's gonna be too late for a seated dinner. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do lots of appetizers, cocktails.
So you got the party. How many guests?
Hopefully not more than 175.
Okay, that's perfect amount.
Yeah.
So you get around 150. It's guaranteed people will dance.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. Nice. How long have you been planning?
We got engaged end of June.
Oh wow! So it's
I've
recently.
Kind of been planning before then.
Yeah.
So.
How long have you been together?
It'll be 3 years in January.
Oh, see, you're okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I always told brides I always hope that they've been together at least 2 years. It seems like after 2
It'll
years
be 3
you
years
seem to know them.
in January.
That's a good thing. Awesome. So if you're getting married in Bellingham, what brings you to Tacoma Dome?
The wedding expo. We don't have ours until I think like 2 weeks after we get married.
Oh, okay. And we have one in Everett coming up too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So in a
there you
couple
go.
weeks, so you come again.
We're coming
Yeah,
in.
absolutely. Well, awesome.
That's
So what
perfect.
are you still looking for in vendors?
I don't know. I mean, well, I haven't locked down my flower girl yet, but I'm meeting a girl on Tuesday. And then I'm meeting a cake person in 2 weeks, but
Come talk to me. I've got
I
some
will.
flower girls who
'Kay.
don't have overhead because they don't work out of shops.
mine doesn't. The girl I'm
Who is
looking
it?
at doesn't. Her name, she's called In Bloom Designs. I don't know. I've
Love
never
Blooms,
heard of her.
Katrina. She's one of them.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
yeah,
Well, there
beautiful
you go.
job. I have
Nice.
tons of pictures I can show you
Oh,
of her
cool.
work. Very whimsical. If you're going, she's
Yeah.
very creative.
Awesome.
Yeah, you're in good hands with her.
Good.
Awesome. Yeah.
you.
Hey, look, we're on pictures.
Woohoo!
Spencer's taking pictures of us. Fantastic. So, what are you doing as far as dresses? Oh, that's the question.
Sequins.
Really?
Long length. They're all in gold or rose golds. Each a different style
Stop.
from the same collection. I'll show you a picture.
Oh
It's
my
cute.
gosh! I love that. I'm so.
The dresses just came out end of July. So
I just last week one of my brides, her whole scheme was gold and rose gold, and they got their nails done, and the tips were actual rose gold.
oh, I love it.
I can find out who did them because
Yeah,
they were
do it.
ridiculous. They
That's
were so
awesome.
pretty. I've got pictures from that wedding too.
That's
I
so
love
cool.
those colors. The rose. I
know.
hope rose gold comes in. This year it's
so
been
cool.
navy.
I
Navy,
know a
navy,
lot.
navy,
I
navy, navy.
have a girl getting married a week after me, and it's navy.
Navy.
And then my coworker's daughter getting married, and it's navy.
Navy. Yeah, I love rose gold. That's so cool. And you guys everybody will look good in it, no matter what your complexion too.
Oh,
So
that's so pretty.
Yeah, well, you got it all planned out,
I
girl.
got it.
That's sweet.
Sounds like she's ready.
Yeah, well, congratulations. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you for being on the
Wait till you
show.
see inside. It's so amazing. Some of the booths are ridiculous.
Look for our
So-
booth, Viva Productions. We'll be in there.
Or DJs.
Oh, yeah.
Do
DJ,
that,
photography, limousine.
Thanks, ladies. Have fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Johnny the Capo. I'm live at the Tacoma Dome at the Bridal Wedding Expo, Brides Club Wedding Expo. I'm standing here with one of the most gorgeous women I've ever seen in my whole life. No question about it. Jackie B from Basil's Kitchen and Catering.
Hello,
And
Johnny.
hi, Jackie, and you've been there a long time now, right?
I have been. going
You
on
are.
5 years.
You're running the place for the most part, aren't
well,
you?
you know, I like to let them think so. You know.
Well, let me tell you, I'll make some calls to make sure that you are.
Oh, well, awesome. Thank you.
All kidding aside now, I've heard some wonderful things about Basil's.
Awesome.
And please tell us what's going on with that company.
Gotcha.
And lay it on me, baby.
Awesome,
Miss, pardon me.
Well, as I said, I've been there for about 5 years, and it's a great company to work for. You know, we do all of the food and beverage at the Embassy Suites
Oh.
Hotel in Tukwila.
Oh, wow.
So that's where we're based out of.
Oh, cool.
At that hotel. We also do all of our catering, and we're also starting to promote off-site catering.
Marvelous.
So that's something we
wonderful.
really want to build on, and by doing these wedding expos and getting our name out there, hopefully, you know, we can go to the next level. So yeah, we've got lots of things on the horizon.
Well, that's a great thing. Do you have any specialties, or are all the items pretty much a specialty for you guys?
Whatever you want, we can do it. We customize to fit the client's needs,
Cool.
but we also specialize in Mediterranean cuisine. So
the Mediterranean
hence
diet.
the Basil's catering. So
Oh,
yeah.
God, I was wondering about the
We give it that Mediterranean flair there.
basil name. I was, is it really basil?
Oh yeah,
I think it
definitely.
is.
Most definitely, yes. And we have a great chef who actually studied in Italy as well. So yeah.
Now
we
you're
got some
warming.
awesome food.
Now I'm liking it more and more and more.
Oh yeah. You know how we do things, Johnny.
Always I do for a long, long time. Now, Jackie, you've been in the business a long time,
Long time.
and you know.
Let's
what
not tell my age though.
I would never. I mean, I know you started when you were about 15.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
So there's no question about that. But the thing is, you have knowledge other than the catering background, which is fantastic. You've been in the business such a long time that you have an infinite amount of knowledge about other things other than catering.
Most definitely.
So when a client comes to you, you can give them all they need to know about catering, the ins, the outs, what to
Exactly.
do, what
Exactly.
not to do. But mostly, you can tell them about the other things about the whole
Exactly.
wedding experience.
Exactly.
Am I right?
Exactly. I kind of look at it as if I'm a one-stop shop.
I'm telling you.
You know, I'm a Jackie of all trades.
I'm telling you.
It's a bonus.
No
you know.
question about it.
And definitely I go above and beyond. I mean, I've been in the hospitality and travel industry, almost 20 years now.
That's what I'm
So,
saying. That's what I'm saying.
You
sir.
know,
Yeah.
and I do event planning as well, so I kind
Mhm.
of do it all, and I've seen it all. So, and that's the one key thing that I mention to brides and grooms. You know, the one major mistake that they make is they jump in because they're so excited, and they just lock in everywhere.
Yeah.
Already signed on the dotted line, and it's like, you know, it may be a good idea to sit down with a consultant first and kind of steer you in the right directions and kind of get a feel of what you're looking for, and you know, and go from there. And you know,
A lot of times clients, everybody has a budget,
yeah,
but say the brides that have the fortune to have a nice budget for their wedding doesn't mean that you need to go out and spend that money like it's falling off trees.
exactly.
I mean, if
exactly.
you plan your day right and you talk to the right people that can guide you the right way, that are not going to hammer you to death.
Exactly.
And,
exactly.
and I know you for a long time, and I know that you're the type of person that once the client trusts you, that you are going to go out of your way for them.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Because trust is the
It's
whole
the key.
issue.
It's the key. I mean,
If something in the line during the preparation of the wedding, catering or whatever, if something goes a little funny, you're going to be in the background
That's
and make
right.
sure that the funny doesn't happen.
that's right, and they never even notice.
Exactly.
You know?
And perhaps if a little funny does happen, we're going to handle it and you're going to take care of it.
That's right. That's right.
Don't panic.
Not at
Just
all.
take care of the business and make sure that the client is happy at the end.
Exactly. And in their eyes, everything is all great.
It's like
Wonderful.
sunshine on a cloudy day.
That's what it's about, Johnny. That's what it's about. And that's what I'm here for. So,
Well, I love it, Jackie B. Tell our listeners how they can access your information, my dear.
awesome. There's a number of ways you can access my information.
Can I get your personal number? No, I better.
That's a sidebar, Johnny. Meet me after the show.
That's Elvis's line. See you at the show, baby.
Well, you can access us online, www.basilskitchen.com. I had to think about it. We have a couple of websites, so excuse me.
I do too.
Now, you can also reach me by email. The simplest way would be to email Jackie B.
Jackie
and
B.
that is actually my last name, everyone. So it's B as in boy, E-A.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you can't have beautiful without B. So
That's right.
Jackie B.
Jackie, be good.
My email address is beautifulweddings@yahoo.com.
Love it.
And you can actually reach me. Telephone number, are you ready?
I am.
It's
I'm
a hot
writing it down
commodity.
Right now.
I usually charge for this. It is 253-878-1979. So any of those avenues, please feel free to contact me and I'll take care of you.
Jackie B., thank you so much for being on our show, Viva ENT.
Thank you for having me.
We'll have you again for sure.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day, Johnny.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live at the Tacoma Dome at the Wedding Expo. And I'm standing here with a beautiful young woman, lady. Her name is Deidre, and she is from Black Diamond Gardens. And you know what? She's here to tell us all about this new and exciting venue. I suspect that it is an outside indoor venue.
Indoor, outdoor, yes.
That's what I thought.
We can banquet seat over 300 people in bright, beautiful, airy greenhouses.
That's a lot of people. 300.
Yeah, it
That's
is.
good to know.
Well, we have 11 acres out there in the foothills, beautiful
Oh, my
foothills of
gosh.
Black Diamond, right?
And it is beautiful in that area. There's no question about it.
Absolutely.
Tell us more.
Well, it's forested acres. It's a historical site. We have an old log cabin that's the bridal suite. We have a large stage. The beautiful arbor that's in the show today will be on the stage. And we have a visual petting zoo for the kids. We have a pavilion and a large meadow. Everything is wrapped in gardens, lush gardens all the way around.
I'm looking at the video because your booth is right across from my booth, and it's stunning, lush, breathtaking, and incredible. It looks like somebody put a lot of thought behind that.
Thank you. We've been working on it for a few years. It's been a nursery for a dozen years, but we're,
Are you the
we're
owner?
changing. Yes, I am.
Even better. Yeah, it's always nice to, when the owner has the personal touch to the venue or their business, instead of farming it out to someone else. Say, okay, take it, it's yours. You know.
You got to appreciate someone that's there all the time that really cares. We're a brand new venue, so we have a wide open dance card.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
So, are you a January to January venue?
Yeah, we are a 12-month-a-year venue, and you can go to blackdiamondgardens.com to see the rates. We do have high season, low season rates.
Of course.
And we're available 7 days a week.
That's marvelous and wonderful. Thank you so much for being on Viva ENT.
Thank you very much.
I'll tell you how you can listen to it later.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Deidre. You know, I got to bring Deidre back here real quick because we forgot to mention about the open house, for goodness sakes. So, Deidre, please tell us.
Yeah, next Sunday at 1 o'clock, we have a free bridal open house. We'll have more than 20 vendors, yourself included.
Cool.
And there'll be caterers, tastings, drinks. There'll be a horse and carriage. There will be a first dance class by Arthur Murray. It's going to be a lot of fun.
The Arthur Murray people are going to be out there.
Yes.
And I'm going to be out there with my band, Johnny and the Bad Boys. And you're going to have a DJ out there. Mm-hmm. Food, drink, everything. And I'm even going to bring a couple blackjack tables for your guests to play.
Awesome.
What do you think about that?
Awesome. It'll be fun.
Okay, Deidre, we'll be there. And we want to invite everybody who's listening to come check out this wonderful new venue, Black Diamond Gardens.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Also, before you take me off, handsome, I want everybody to know, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny the Capo and the Bad Boys Band will be playing tonight at the Midtown Grill, Bonnie Lake. I go on stage at 7 o'clock. Be there because I'm going to rock the house. As a matter of fact, I got my rock and roll shoes on today. There's no question about it. Thank you so much.
This is Viva ENT live broadcasting from the Tacoma Dome. And we have been talking to some fascinating vendors today. And I have a super, super fun one here. I have Sarah here, and she does boudoir photography. What's the name of your company?
It's Jezebel Von Zephyr Boudoir.
And you're out of?
Bothell.
Bothell. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So boudoir has become very popular lately. I've seen a lot of posts.
Yes, it has.
Some people have been posting actually their boudoir on Facebook, and I'm like, oh my, nice.
I see a lot of that too.
So, what are you promoting it usually to brides? Is this something they do for?
Promotion to brides is it really you could do it for yourself. You can do it for your husband. You could do it as a wedding gift. We see lots of brides that do it as a wedding present. It's a wonderful, wonderful gift. My sister came in and did a session last week, or actually last month, but her wedding was last week, and so I got to deliver actually the photos that I took to her groom, which was really very cool.
Very cool.
Wedding day, and we've done that a few times with several other different brides. So we see them come in for a lot of those reasons, and sometimes that's what draws them in is the gift for the husband or the fiance, but surprisingly, the session often turns into be something for themselves and a gift to them to be able to really be comfortable in their own skin and happy with their bodies and really accepting of where they're at in their lives, and just it's a all the way around celebratory experience.
I suggest it to a lot of women too who have lost like a ridiculous amount of weight.
Yes,
and
see a lot of that.
It's very cool to be able to do something like that and document your success.
Yes, absolutely, and or just to celebrate today, right? I mean. We see women come in for many, many things. Weight loss is a big one. That's another one that we see. I've had women come in that are on the tail end of eating disorders. All kinds of. It's just a different way to see yourself. And when you're somewhat naked, not fully, but somewhat disrobed anyway, you're a little bit more open to that possibility to see yourself in another way. And versus when you're fully clothed, you're not so much. You're a little bit more vulnerable. And it really opens the pathway to have a really positive experience.
That's something I like, too, about seeing the boudoir shots is where you're saying they are kind of exposed. It's a little bit more intimate, like with their facial features and things like that,
All
too.
of
It changes
those things.
the way they look.
Yes.
It's cool.
And it changes the way they feel. It's really great to be able to send women out into the world feeling really strong and confident and empowered. And and then when they come back for their reveal and they see their images and to have them get to carry that with themselves throughout their lives. And I've seen this little thing change people's lives in such a huge, impactful way.
That's awesome. Do you provide costuming for it?
Some. We have some of those things in the studio, but we usually suggest that clients bring in their own things because then you know it fits you. You feel good in it. You're already feeling pretty sexy and confident, and all of those things play a part versus we'll come in and something we have might fit you and you might feel good in it. So
okay, awesome. So what do you tell them to prepare for when they come in?
Just in terms of what to bring. Yeah, we usually suggest clients bring between 4 and 8 different outfits.
Nice.
We do unlimited wardrobe changes, and it's really up to them. So how they choose to spend their time is totally however they want to. If they want to spend it changing their clothes every 10 minutes, and that's okay with me. If they bring 3 outfits and that's just how we're going to roll, then that's fine with me too. So,
how long are the sessions?
Our normal session is 3 hours. So it includes hair and makeup is that first hour, and then we do about an hour and a half session. We can also add in some body services, so we can do galvanic facials, body wraps. We can cater a lunch for you, since sometimes we're there for a little while. So there's lots of different things that we can add to that. So,
well, tell all the listeners how they can reach you, your information.
Yeah, my website is JezebelVonZephyr.com. So that's JezebelVonZephyr.com. Or they can just call me, 425-785-8620.
Are you on Facebook too?
We are on Facebook.
All right, that's a good way to find you too.
Yes, it's a great way to find us.
All right, well, thank you so much for being on the
Thank
show.
you so
Brides
much.
are coming. I don't want to take away business. I'll let you get back to your booth.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Viva ENT. We're live at the Tacoma Dome, and man, it's buzzing here really good. There's brides and grooms and mothers of brides and bridesmaids and some grooms here. It's really a spectacular show. We're going to be here today till 4 o'clock. The Tacoma Wedding Expo will be tomorrow till 4 o'clock. So don't hesitate. Come out here and check out and see all the great things we got going on here at the Tacoma Dome. Brides Club presents the Tacoma Wedding Expo. Once again, I'm your host, Johnny the Capo. I want to remind you that I will be tonight at Midtown Grill, Bonnie Lake, with my band, Johnny and the Bad Boys. Classic rock and blues. And I got my rock and roll shoes on. I'm ready to come and rock the house down. So, right now, it's a pleasure to have my buddy, my good buddy and pal, friend, Mr. Eddie Redmond. He's going to talk about rentals, tent rentals, any kind of rentals you need for weddings, and we're going to give you some good advice. So listen in, folks. Thank you so much, and bye-bye. Eddie Redmond, you're on the line.
How are you, Johnny?
Man, I love hearing your voice.
Well, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Always a pleasure.
We're talking about weddings, and it's always kind of nice when the wedding season kind of subsides, but with this weather, the wedding season could, it can go on through October.
Yeah,
it is going on through October.
Mm-hmm.
But, and you brought up a good point about booking early. I can't tell you how many calls we turned down for tents. Just that last weekend we had the severe rain and
I know.
Wind.
Eddie,
we had literally probably 40 to 50 brides or events.
We had 2 weddings that day that were both outdoors. One of them was in a private estate backyard. The other one, it was in out at some farm, but they didn't have any tenting. I worked with these people a year ago, and I said, rain or shine, you still need a tent. You've got to have something to ensure these people are either not too hot or soaking wet. Oh, no, baby Jesus loves me. We're going to have a beautiful wedding day. Guess what? During the tornado we had last weekend,
tornado.
They both called me sobbing. We've called every company out there. There is no one with a tent. What do we do? Okay, well, your other option is to reschedule your wedding or go to Costco and buy those big tarp tents and do the best you can. I mean, I tried to tell him a year ago.
We call those disposable flyaways.
Exactly. Better than nothing. But, it's just, I tried to tell him.
I always tell people to have a rain plan. Statistically, last weekend of August, or last weekend of July, first weekend of August, last weekend of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Statistically, in the last 5 years, it's actually poured and been pretty bad on 2 of them. You just can't run the risk. And, I don't know, if it seems to be people just think they're going to luck out, and it seems like the luck really runs out with it. And there is no backup, like I said. They probably called 10 different places and all the same boat. I mean, we all try to refer each other, but we know there's a capacity of quantity, crews, and time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you just, especially got 100 to 200 people. I mean, 50 you can cram inside somewhere if you have a, like you say on some of these states, maybe a barn or small, picnic shelter or something. But it's too dicey to run that risk.
The fact of the matter is, the brides that are coming to the Wedding Expo here in September, this is a good thing for them to listen to, because if you wait to the last minute and a storm happens like we had a couple of weeks ago, you are, no question, out of luck. The thousands of dollars that you spent for your event are going to be dollars not well spent.
That's why I suggest wedding insurance.
Because you did not plan accordingly.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be a downer, but man, it's true.
No, and just, planning is everything. Have that backup. Like you say, the officiant, the minister, the flowers, just have your backup. Double check with the people. Make sure you're set and going and everything's good.
Mm-hmm.
But especially, if you don't have cover, doesn't matter what else you have covered.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have anywhere to put it.
Do you, out of all the years you've been doing this, have you ever come up with like a bridal checklist of things that they need that they don't think about?
No, we really haven't walked through our website, which is really kind of user-friendly. You start with the tables and the chairs and the linens and china and silverware and just walk through it. And a lot of times that just jogs your mind, like, what are you doing for beverage?
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing for food? Is it buffet? Is it sit-down? Sometimes you need a caterer prep tent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they have a great, they get the tent for the, people and the dance floor and the DJ, and then I'm like, okay, so where's the caterer going to bust all their dishes to? Oh,
I didn't think about that.
Because you need that out of sight, out of mind. I mean, sometimes there's facilities where they have a good kitchen, but, if you're in the middle of San Juan Island, you put up a nice tent with a liner and, beautiful view, you're going to probably have to put up a catering tent. And that's just part of the cost of doing it. Like, people think, oh, a caterer will supply it. But they don't.
No.
And we're already bringing the tent and everything else, so it's just easy to add on. But our tents, if you book a tent, it's physically a tent reserved for you. Some of these companies will book them, but then they'll overbook, and then there is no physical tent for you. And it's kind of like, sorry, but we actually set aside that tent for you.
That's nice.
Yeah, so that's the best way to, think of it that way. You actually physically have a tent, and it's not going anywhere because you have put the deposit down, and it is yours all day long.
Now, and that's the thing, too. They need it rain or shine, and it's so hard on me to watch these people sitting out in 90-degree weather in the summer just sweating to death, and there's no cover.
It's going to be 80.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, it's supposed to be 80 on Saturday, and, Grandma's sitting there in the direct sunlight during the ceremony, and it's a 45-minute ceremony, she might, end up passing out because she's in the direct sunlight. So
sure.
You got to think of it either way. It's not just a rain protection. It also gives you some shade, a little cooler underneath than it is out in the direct sunlight.
On the hottest day of this year, when it was, what did it get, 98 or something? I was at Tibbetts Creek Manor, and they had that ceremony out in that lawn with no cover, and it was a Jewish rabbi, and it went on for almost an hour, and it was I was under the tent, and it was so hot under the tent, I almost passed out. And I'm looking at these people just out in that sun wilting, and I'm just like, I can't believe, because I told them a year ago, if you're getting married out there, you might want to tent that. But nope. So anyway, the moral of the story is listen to Eddie Redmond. If you're having an event outside, always, always, always reserve a tent, no matter what. It's a rule.
Eddie, we're going to have
I've been at a church wedding one time, and it was 85 degrees out in OAC, and one of the grooms met fell, right back. He didn't hit anything, luckily, but he went out cold because it was so hot in there.
I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny, that.
He was okay after somebody put a wet washcloth on him, but People don't think about that.
I would need 2 washcloths.
Eddie, we got to jump in. We have a word from our fantastic sponsors.
And stay on the line because we like talking to you.
We'll be right back, folks.
All
Viva
right.
ENT.
Is your vehicle needing some attention? Take it over to Maddie's Tuning and Shoreline for fast, affordable car care. Trusted, professional. Maddie's services all makes and models and has been trusted in the Puget Sound for almost 60 years. Call Brian Maddie at 206-364-3347 or stop by his convenient location in Shoreline right on Aurora at 152nd. Maddie's Tuning. Call 206-364-3347. Trusted for almost 60 years to keep you safe and on the road. It's frustrating when your car won't start or just won't go, or you're locked out of your car and need to be somewhere. All Day Towing will take the frustration out of the situation with 24-hour service 7 days a week. They'll tow your vehicle safely to where it needs to go. Plus, they strive to reach you within 25 minutes of your call. When you need a tow, call All Day Towing at 206-695-2615 or 425-457-7788 for Eastside customers. All Day Towing. We'll be there. We promise.
Brides, do you want your big day to be stress-free, perfect, and stay within your budget? Well, Brides Club has all the inside information to make your dream a reality. Go to bridesclub.com. That's bridesclub.com. See upcoming bridal shows and events, view wedding vendors and special offers. And don't miss The Spotlight, the premier online wedding magazine with valuable articles you can't afford to miss. Brides Club helps make your wedding stress-free and perfect. Go to bridesclub.com. Check out bridesclub.com. Attention business owners. Experience a new world of business with barter. The Saturn Barter Company, located in Tacoma, is one of the most beneficial business decisions you can make. Using Saturn Barter, you are able to sell your products or services to other members of the exchange. You can then use that credit you've built up from your sales to purchase the products or services you or your company needs from other companies within Saturn Barter, all without the use of cash. Contact and join Saturn Barter Club today, 253-212-9930, or online at saturnbarter.com.
KLAY Radio, your conversation station. KLAY Lakewood, Tacoma, on 1180 AM.
Okay, we're back on the air. This is Johnny the Capo, Viva ENT. I got Becca, and I got Gianna. Monique, and I got Eric, CC Ryder, in the studio with me. And before we go any further, I want to make sure that I mention that I'm going to be playing with my band this Saturday at the Midtown Grill in Bonnie Lake.
Fun.
Right after the Wedding Expo, I'm hitting my van, and I'm heading down to Midtown Grill, Bonnie Lake, Johnny and the Bad Boys, classic rock and blues.
Are you playing in his little theater there?
I'm playing outside in
Cool.
the little theater. I would call it a theater. Anyway, Eddie, you brought up you brought up a good point when we were on break. Tell our listeners about that.
Well, you come across all these do-it-yourselfers.
Yeah.
Who think they're going to save just a fortune.
Yeah.
And they don't get the right stuff. Doesn't quite work like they think out. It ends up costing them more in the long run. Whereas if they'd done it, booked the stuff, got the planner, got the caterer, got everything else, they're under control. I mean, one of the things I think of is catering. Suddenly you get a bunch of people to do your own food. Well, what if somebody gets sick?
Yeah, that's right. It's insane. A lot of people don't realize that you can't leave food out for more than 2.5 hours.
No, you can only go to the tent again. You can't, if you got a buffet outside, you got to cover it.
I just had a wedding that was a potluck, and somebody brought this huge bowl of potato salad with no refrigeration.
Oh, my God.
And it sat for 3.5 hours, and it was hot. It was like upper 80s. And I had to go to the mom of the bride and say, you cannot serve that. That's been sitting out now for close to 4 hours, plus the car ride up there. I said, you can't. That's mayonnaise, dude. So we ended up having to take it off the thing. But I just, man, if I see a potluck at a wedding, I don't eat. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know where the food was prepared. I don't know how long it sat in their car. I want nothing to do with it. So I actually asked them, who's your caterer? And when they say potluck, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll make sure I eat before I get there. Awesome.
Bring a sack lunch with you. Yeah.
McDonald's on the way, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right. And, and just people trying to do it themselves, thinking they're going to save the time. They end up costing, if their time's worth nothing, they might save a few bucks. But really, when you look at the time you spend on it versus going to these people that actually know what they're doing,
right,
and are actually professionals in the field,
right?
Like Becca, you were talking earlier about just having a caterer or a planner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If nothing else, day of. So, like when the wedding cake doesn't show up, you're not the bride having to worry about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah,
Eddie.
that's why you hire the professionals. And another thing, too, is some of my friends who are coordinators, they have such good connections with the other vendors that because they use them all the time consistently, they get discounts. And when they get discounts, you can actually show the bride, okay, so the DJ gave me this much, the cake gave me this much. You add it all up, it usually equals the cost of actually hiring the coordinator.
Yep.
So it's a wash.
Yeah.
And you're not doing anything. And the people don't realize that. If you hire a reputable coordinator, seriously look into references. I can't stress that enough with a coordinator. But, you get a stand-up coordinator, they're going to end up, it will break even with the amount of discounts they can get you.
And at least day of coordinator for sure.
Absolutely, yeah. Not your cousin.
Oh, God,
Aunt
please,
Sally,
no.
because she did her daughter's
You're
wedding.
a friend you haven't seen in 12 years from high school who
$5
always wanted to go to a
I
wedding?
heard that, yeah.
Yeah, a real one.
Oh, yeah.
And usually, then you're taxing a guest that actually is there to attend the wedding anyway, not be stressed out about everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where, too, you got these people trying to do it themselves, and you're suddenly putting that person in charge because, it's a potluck. It's not a DJ, it's somebody's iPod to a docking station, and you're like, So you really think through that. And, the music's important, having an MC. Something small and intimate. Okay, you just need background music, that's one thing. But, the right DJ MC makes a whole difference in the wedding.
Oh, sure. I run the whole show.
Goes without saying.
It's
incredible.
I am hired to watch your guests and literally analyze their behavior. I am watching from the time from when they eat until when they finish eating, how close the last table is to eating, because I don't ever like the guests to have a bored look on their face. So it's you're hiring a person to analyze that and watch that behind the scenes and make sure your wedding day rolls on time. And if it rolls on time, then the guests tend to stay till the end. If they're bored, they go home early.
Right.
So that's the make or break point. The music is secondary to the actual talent the DJ has of reading the guests.
If the sequence of events, you're waiting and waiting and waiting to eat, and then you're waiting and waiting and waiting to for the toast.
It's torture.
People
that stretch it out too far.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct. People get anxious. They start getting aggravated, and that's when you lose guests early.
Right, and that's where DJ can go, hey, you know what? We just need to move up the toast. Let's do the cake cutting so we can get down. It looks like people want to dance, and
Yeah, go ahead.
The big challenge too is the bride and groom themselves. They're caught up in the moment, and they still want to talk to people. And I'm saying, hey, really, when I asked you to toast 15 minutes ago and you said you weren't ready, it's been another 15. So now your guests are seriously starting to squirm. Right. Oh, no. We want to talk to people for another 30 minutes. That's when I have to say, you can talk to them once the dance floor opens. We need to do this now. Either you listen to me, you paid me to do this, or we go your route. I'm not responsible for what happens. And, and sometimes they still don't listen to me, and then they wonder why all their guests leave. But we do our best.
It was a fun party with those last 6 people.
Yeah. Been there.
So it's important for people to get to the Wedding Expo. It's important for people to do their homework. And just because you have a flashy website, get to the wedding show, meet the people that you're going to hire.
Yeah.
Yep. Eddie, always a pleasure having you on the show. I love your voice. I love your energy.
I'll see you on Saturday.
Oh, he's got to be on at least once a month, I'm telling you.
But we're going to see him on Saturday.
Monique, you have a question for Eddie?
Yeah, I was wondering what your website address is and how people can find out more about the Wedding Expo, just kind of like poke around and check it out before they head on down.
Oh, mine? GrandRent.com.
Say it again, Eddie.
GrandRent.com. And we have a pretty extensive picture gallery.
It is. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GrandRents.com.
Awesome.
That is Eddie Redmond with
Grand Event Rentals.
Grand Event Rentals. We're going to see him on Saturday at the
see you Saturday.
Tacoma Wedding Expo.
Okay, Tacoma Wedding Expo.
Guys, still go online. It's bridesclub.com.
Yep.
Bridesclub.com.
That's correct.
That's what's coming. You've heard it on every single radio station during every single commercial. The big Wedding Expo is this weekend. We will be there live, broadcasting live.
That's correct.
Giving away a $300 limousine
That
certificate.
is correct.
Like it or not. Come see me.
I
if
love
you're
it.
getting married, I would love to DJ your wedding. I would love to. Come and meet me.
Now, real quick, I want to thank, I want to wish a lot of luck to Miss Lizzie Jackson.
Yeah,
Miss Washington.
My little gamer geek.
This Sunday
Mm-hmm.
on TV. It's the pageant.
Mm-hmm. Miss Washington.
And I'm going to
Miss
watch
America.
it. She's going to win the Miss America pageant.
I actually looked through all the photos
She's
of
been
all
winning
50,
stuff.
and she stands out. She pops.
Yeah, she
so
does.
she's definitely caught the eye already. So I wish her the best.
I want to thank my buddy Jerry Osborne for bringing us all these wonderful guests on our show. He's brought his Dina Martin. He's brought his Nino Tempo.
Mm-hmm.
Alex Ward from Memphis.
What about Hal Blaine?
No, I don't. We brought Hal Blaine.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, Eric arranged that, but he did bring the gal from the Fleetwoods, Gretchen Christopher.
Yep.
Yeah, and that Alex Ward, that was you can hear all our shows on audio archives. You visit 1150 KKNW.com. You can hear all our past shows. Listen to the Alex Ward shows; they're really great. Or listen to all the shows.
The Brenda Lee one has had a huge amount of hits.
I know.
They're good.
That's absolutely positive.
You come see us at the Wedding Expo.
And don't forget, Saturday night, Midtown Grill, Bonnie Lake, Johnny and the Bad Boys. We're going to rock the house, baby.
And Saturday, I'll be throwing glitter on people.
Will you really? We're going to go out with the king here. That's the version.
We'll dig you now and see you later.
Because you're fine.
Sweet potato.
Thank you so much, ladies
Bye,
and gentlemen.
everybody. See you next week.
You're listening to Viva ENT.
There's no tenderness like before in your fingertips.
Are you ready to party? The Dripped On In Roadhouse is better than ever and back with 2 nightclubs, a DJ upstairs, and live music downstairs. They're open every Wednesday through Saturday from 11 a.m. to 2 a.m. with music Thursday through Saturday. So swing by. They're located at 16708 on Aurora Avenue North in Shoreline. Check out the entertainment lineup by visiting the Dripped On In Roadhouse on Facebook. That's the Dripped On In.
Life's a celebration. Grand Event Rentals makes your event their top priority. They are your full-service, special event, and party rental provider, supplying everything you need from start to finish. Their professional sales team and event staff work with you to create your dream event. With every event, Grand Event Rentals customers' needs are the most important. Whether you're planning an intimate outdoor wedding or an elaborate black tie gala, the Grand Event Rentals specialists make great pride in providing our event planning experience to help create an unforgettable event. Please go and visit the Bellevue Showroom, Grand Event Rentals, or make a one-on-one appointment. Talk to them. They're trained, they're knowledgeable, they're event specialists, and they're going to take you through step-by-step everything that you need to make your day a success. Call Grand Event Rentals. Their number's 425-462-7368, or go to grandeventrentalslaw.com. Attention business owners. Experience a new world of business with Barter. The Saturn Barter Company, located in Tacoma, is one of the most beneficial business decisions you can make. Using Saturn Barter, you are able to sell your products or services to other members of the exchange. You can then use that credit you've built up from your sales to purchase the products or services you or your company needs from other companies within Saturn Barter, all without the use of cash. Contact and join Saturn Barter Club today, 253-212-9930, or online at SaturnBarter.com.
Is your vehicle needing some attention? Take it over to Maddie's Tuning and Shoreline for fast, affordable car care. Trusted, professional. Maddie's services all makes and models and has been trusted in the Puget Sound for almost 60 years. Call Brian Maddie at 206-364-3347 or stop by his convenient location in Shoreline right on Aurora at 152nd. Maddie's Tuning. Call 206-364-3347. Trusted for almost 60 years to keep you safe and on the road. It's frustrating when your car won't start or just won't go, or you're locked out of your car and need to be somewhere. All Day Towing will take the frustration out of the situation with 24-hour service 7 days a week. They'll tow your vehicle safely to where it needs to go. Plus, they strive to reach you within 25 minutes of your call. When you need a tow, call All Day Towing at 206-695-2615. or 425-457-7788 for Eastside customers. All Day Towing. We'll be there. We promise.
Brides, do you want your big day to be stress-free, perfect, and stay within your budget? Well, Brides Club has all the inside information to make your dream a reality. Go to bridesclub.com. That's bridesclub.com. See upcoming bridal shows and events, view wedding vendors and special offers. And don't miss The Spotlight, the premier online wedding magazine with valuable articles you can't afford to miss. Brides Club helps make your wedding stress-free and perfect. Go to bridesclub.com. Check out bridesclub.com.